All right, we are so excited to bring to the floor. She's young at heart and young in age, but like my goodness, in terms of how she performed, she outdid a bunch of us. So we're so thrilled to
Yep.
bring Harley
Yes.
into the
Harley!
mix. How are you?
I'm
Yay!
doing great. How are you guys?
Good. You look like you've already
Doing
joined
Doing
corporate
awesome.
good.
America. What's going on here?
I'm hard at work. Hard at work.
Very nice. Very nice. So you are currently home for break?
Yeah, I'm home for fall break, but I'm going back tomorrow to Elon, which is so exciting. I love it there.
Fun.
Very nice. How you liking
Good.
Elon overall so far?
It's such a great experience. I love everything about it. I'm learning a lot, which I didn't think I would be doing a lot of, but I am.
I
Are
I
It's
you
think
like
we're
a
great.
all
celebrity on camp? Are you a celebrity on campus? Like,
I have been recognized, which is kind of crazy, but
that's awesome.
celebrity, I wouldn't go that far.
Campus
I think we're
celebrity,
all
campus
watching
fame.
you from like in the group chat and how you're talking. We're all just so proud of you. We all feel like you're big brothers and sisters, and
Absolutely.
it's just so cool to see
Bye.
your
Yeah.
journey.
Oh, thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are like my family, so it's so great, you know.
I'm like so proud of the way that you handle the group chat in general. Like like
It's
just
unhinged at times.
You
it
handle it way
is
better than I do.
it has been like a little we'll go a little behind the scenes here. Not too much, but like um Luke immediately on our group chat immediately because there was some did they make the cut? It didn't make the cut,
It
did it?
did. It
It
did
didn't make
not.
the cut,
No.
Oh, it didn't even make the cut. So we're
which
going way behind the scenes here, folks. Like
from the
like
lore from the beginning, like from as soon as we left Ireland until now, it has been the
the
talk
talk.
of the group chat.
So first of all, the reason
Yes.
that the reason that Harley has been kind of and Harley's family has been the talk of the group chat is that there's a cut you did not see. I'm surprised they haven't put
Mm.
out even out on social media. Um,
Mm.
Yeah.
there was some jokes made. Harley, is that's
I
accurate
would
to
say
say?
that, yeah.
What was that
Yeah.
whole interaction in terms of with you and Rob Lowe?
Well,
I'm
that
curious.
episode was my mom's birthday, so I thought I would mention that and also mention the fact that she really likes him. So I did tell him, although she's happily married, Rob Lowe, you're her hall pass. And he responded with, I guess I'm getting the birthday present.
Why did that not make air?
How
There's
does that
nothing.
not?
I
I mean,
want to
that must have
know.
been
That's
something. That
drama.
must have been
That's
behind the
drama.
scenes with Rob and not wanting to be divorced or something. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
His wife said absolutely
yeah. Do
not.
not put that
No
in.
way.
Yeah, but that was hilarious, and that obviously all of us on the floor latched
Yeah.
onto it because we are degenerates to begin with. So, and
Y'all are degenerates. I'm
oh
here
yeah,
trying to
Yeah.
save
oh
your
yeah.
Don't put
soul.
Zach and I in that category.
Oh no. Okay, Molly. I will leave you exempt, but Zach Zach's behavior in the fantasy football chat leaves a lot to be desired when it comes to his relationship with the Lord. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like Harley, he
Whatevs.
first of all, he's vicious. And second of all,
Mhm.
he's very spicy.
Oh,
Very
really?
spicy. Very spicy. Okay, so but surprisingly, Zach was not the first one to make this joke in the group chat.
Surprisingly.
Luke, Luke in the group chat immediately, like the first conversation, it set the whole tone for the group chat. Luke
Oh, yeah.
immediately starts making the Harley mom jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
Now,
so
They're
before we
funny.
not
get into
even
that, I
jokes,
want to
they're
say,
monologues.
They're
yeah, I want to say
stories.
before we get into that, your mom is the sweetest. I
Oh
like
my
meeting
goodness.
her that last night,
Yeah.
and her love for you and just her gratitude towards all of us. She
Yeah.
is the
She's
nicest.
sweet.
So it was really an honor to meet her and to like
She
Yeah.
loves you guys so much. She's so grateful for y'all.
And it was
all those
cool that you got to
pictures.
have that experience with her.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
I was jealous.
How
I
was
wanted my
that?
mom to come with me.
So how was that just in general in terms of, well, okay, let's back it up. How did you end up on the floor?
Yeah.
So I applied in December, which is 2 months after my birthday. My birthday's tomorrow, actually, which is kind of ironic. Yeah.
Hooray,
So,
happy birthday!
Day.
That's
so
my wedding anniversary. Your birthday is my wedding anniversary, so yeah.
oh my God, congrats to you too.
Aww.
Um, so this is about 2 months after. So I'm freshly 18. I'm watching The Floor season 3, and Rob Lowe pops up on the screen and it's like, apply now. And I was like, okay, I have free will, you know? I just turned 18. This is like one of those things I could check off my list. Like I could legally apply for a game show. And so I did. And then next thing you know, I'm getting a text from a casting producer saying, can we set up an interview? And I was like, sure. We just went on and on until then.
Yes.
Let me ask my mom first, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't tell them at first. So they were a little shocked when after a few stages, I was like, by the way, this is like actually possible. But
You're
That's
like, what?
awesome.
I got them on board, so.
Good.
Had you been
That's
accepted
awesome.
to college at that point?
Yes, at that point I was. I got into Elon.
Okay, so is there any thought of like, oh, wait a second, is this going to conflict with me like going off to college, or were they clear on the dates with you all along?
At first, I was a little like iffy about it because obviously I wanted my freshman year to be perfect. But once the second we got like the possible dates, it didn't fall in any kind of conflicting way. So I was like, I might have to miss a week of senior year of high school, but that's okay with me, you know?
But wait a second, that's also prom season, isn't it?
It was about a month before prom, so I wasn't terrible, but
I remember asking her about that one morning at breakfast. I was like, so like when's your prom? Like when do you actually like what are you missing this week?
Just classes, you know, and I'm okay missing that. I was all right with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't miss any of the
You already
fun
knew where you
stuff,
were
it's
going to
fine.
college.
You've senioritis already. It's like we're
Exactly.
done, you know?
Yeah.
In terms of was it always the thought process that you and your mom were going, or was your mom like, well, no, I'm coming with you?
So at first, she's a elementary school principal, so she's at work a lot, and my dad's a dentist, so he also is. It's like an everyday thing. So it was very up in the air whether or not like I could even go because they did not want me to cross like to another country alone. And I was like, that makes sense.
I get it.
But
yes. I
once
agree.
we realized, once we realized how serious it was getting, like once we got to the final few stages of the casting process, and we realized like this is actually possible, like this might actually happen. Because at first it was all for fun, you know. I didn't think anything of it. I just did it because I'm 18 and have free will. But eventually, it got to the point where we were like, "Whoa, like, this might actually happen." And how could I pass up an opportunity like this when I want to be producer? Like I could learn so much from this experience. And they were like, "You're right." So my mom took a few days off and came.
So okay,
That's awesome.
I love the fact because I mean, listen, we're obviously talking about the show, but I think we can do some more things in terms of just like highlighting the contestants. And I love the fact, just in terms of you being an inspiration. I love when folks find their passions ahead of college, and you know, like I wanted to be a writer since I was 8. So like, and I know I'm a rarity, and you know, Jake's got the same thing going with basketball, and when did you latch on to like I love not just I'm a TV fan or I'm a movie fan, but like I want to do this as a career?
I've always been into the arts. I was a theater kid. I am a theater kid. Let's be real. I've seen 46 Broadway shows.
What?
Yeah, because I live near New York, but
That's
I
true.
did theater since I was very young. In high school, I switched to crew just because I wanted to try something new, and I found that I really loved all the technical aspects of it. of musical theater, but I do want to go into television. But I started working at our high school's performing arts center. I did outside events. I did camera work, rigging work, all different fields. And I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do, but I want to do this for film and for television.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
cool. That's so awesome.
And it's such a fun industry.
Yeah, it is. I have a question that has nothing to do with that, though. Was your mom your principal?
No, she was not. People who had her as a principal, which is kind of funny.
I mean, at least you didn't have to endure that.
Yeah. No way.
I mean, you've already had to endure this group chat. Okay, before we get into the strategy, like, just tell me how you've managed to be so mature and so I don't know. I won't say appreciative, but like just embracing the whole group chat situation and the mom jokes.
I find it entertaining. Like, to
It
be
is.
totally frank, there's no harm to it. She doesn't know the details, and she never will.
That's probably good
Okay, that was
idea.
my next question. That was my next question.
She would make you leave the chat.
Yeah.
She knows about it, and she knows very light details. Like, she knows the jokes are made. I don't go into detail though.
Good.
I think she doesn't need to know.
Oh, they're fine. They're fine, Mom. Put this clip out there. If she asks,
you need to maintain her innocence.
Yeah.
Maintain her innocence.
So in terms of the show at this point, you're obviously watching this Aaron run, and you're seeing it kind of happen around you. What are you thinking at this point as he starts to take off? Were you having any strategy conversations in terms of? I mean, was Aaron on your radar in terms of a threat from the get go? Were you having conversation with others about, like, all right, we got to be careful of him, or give us a little insight in terms of just what you were seeing ahead of going up?
Yeah. So me, Bo, I know Emily, Christy, like Meg, we all kind of we knew that he was a threat, and so we all wanted to get him out in some way, shape, or form. Would I have actually done that if I had the chance? I think so, but also I had a different plan, which I'll get to later. Like, I wanted to go the other way, so maybe. But I knew that he was a threat. He kept I was scared. He told me when Ashley had the decision to steal a category, he kept going, "Hey, Harley, I know what she's gonna do," and I was like, "What's she gonna do?" And he was just like, "No," and I was like, "Okay."
He's just cagey. Yeah.
Yeah, it got me a little scared, He definitely was sneaky. Me and Bo talked about this, and obviously they were right next to me, so I saw them bicker a lot, which was very entertaining. But I also got a lot of insight. I told Bo what he wanted to hear, that I would go after Aaron, and I told Aaron what he wanted to hear, that I would go after Bo. Ultimately, I probably would have went after Aaron if I had to choose between the two of them, just because he is such a big threat, and it would have made my life easier to get him out early, and probably definitely the other 7 people. So,
yes.
But my original plan would have been, if I didn't have to go for Aaron, like if I just had Bo, Emily, and Ben as my options, I would have went for Junk in the Trunk, and I would have made my way through energy drinks to Disney animations, which
I remember talking to you.
So bad. That would have sucked so bad, because I love Jasmine to death, and I love Andrea to death. So that would have hurt so bad. But I felt comfortable in those categories. And that's
I remember talking to you about strategy in the dinner room, the break room, and just talking about Junk in the Trunk. And I remember you being a little nervous about it, but like as we talked about it, you're like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's going to be easy enough." Like, so I was ready to see you go for it. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping I could play it. I mean, I love Ben so much. And when we came, because we had to refilm that, the Golden Square part, so they brought us back, the eliminated players, just to do that.
That's right.
And when I walked up there, I was already out, so I told Ben, I was like, by the way, I 100% would have gone for you. And he said I was going to do the same, and I was going to feel so bad about it. I was like, great, we're on the same page.
Oh, man.
In terms, so what are you thinking as the whole Aaron thing is playing out? Did you think he was going to come at you?
So we were kind of bickering like a little bit. They didn't show it, but we like did a little back and forth when he was up on the stage just for a second. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes.
And then we had a 10-minute break after he eliminated Victoria.
Yep.
And I went up to him and I was just like, by the way, I was totally messing with you because I didn't want him to think I was being serious. I was doing it for the show. And he was like, oh no, it's totally okay. I'm not coming for you. Don't worry. About 10 minutes later, he goes, high school. And I was like, oh. So I did, like, I knew he was a game player, so it was in my mind, of course, but I didn't think he would for real. Like, I thought, like, it was kind of, I still to this day don't really understand why he did, because I thought he was going to go straight for the kill to Ashley. I mean, he did the extra one for the time, or for the category still, I guess. But
we were talking about this earlier. He needed one more to be able to category swap. So and he very well could have done fictional creatures first and then gone for you.
Or things that weren't high school.
Yeah.
He could have gone for hip hop stars with more territory.
Yeah.
Well, but he could. At that point, though, his mind was made up to get to Ashley, and going hip hop stars. It didn't matter. Those two versus one squares at that point. I'm assuming that that's his thought. I haven't talked to Aaron too deeply about it since, but yeah, he totally could have gone fictional creatures first, but he still would have had to had that one more to be able to category swap, because I know that he didn't want to play Harry Potter.
Yeah. I was okay with it. I was ready. Was I shocked? Yes, but also it's Aaron. So
Yeah.
I couldn't be too
did so well though. Like you guys were neck and neck. I mean, well, like Woodshop tripped you up a little bit, but like you did so great.
Let's show it. Let's show it.
Okay. Yeah, we have this duel.
Here we go.
Locker.
Teacher.
Backpack.
Bus. School bus.
Basketball. Team.
Marching band.
Like, I mean, you guys are neck and neck, second to second right here.
We got prom.
Yep. High school ring. Class ring.
Mascot.
Choir.
A+. Good grade.
Dodgeball.
We got pimples, acne.
Ew. Bleachers.
Ew. See, cheerleaders.
Letterman. Jacket. Varsity.
Yearbook.
Passing notes.
We got science experiment lab.
All right, so you guys are slaying it. You guys are slaying it. First of all, tell me how you were able to be so calm and like, we got this. Like what's that all about? That your demeanor was just like, bring it.
Yeah.
Thank you. So if I'm being so honest, I remember so much about this, like everything about this whole experience. But the second I stepped onto that stage, my mind went. I don't remember a thing. I walked off. I remember passing on Woodshop, and that was I don't remember a single other image until I had to watch it back. I was like, I don't remember. I kept saying "we got." When I watched it back, I was like yelling at myself. I was like, "Stop! You're wasting time. Just say the word."
My theory about that, though, is that you're processing. It doesn't matter, like, if it takes you 2 seconds in silence or not even 2 seconds. If it takes you, half a second in silence or half a second in we got, like, it helped you process. Like, it didn't really slow you down.
No, well, I mean, it's the same thing as anybody saying before they give an answer. Like, you just said we got instead of I mean, like, I said in front of half of my answers too. Like, it's you just chose different words. It's not
Yeah.
But just to have that have that presence. Like your presence up there was just like I was just like, especially look at him. I mean, look at him. He's like he's like hands on. He's like the look is just like he's like stone cold, and you're just like yeah whatever.
Like in the nicest way possible. It was like looking at Medusa. I was like,
don't look in his eyes.
no, do not make eye contact. It was definitely nerve-wracking, but I was ready at that point in time. I stood there for 4 episodes. I was ready. I thought I did. I was.
Oh no, you were.
Remember,
no, you were ready.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about this particular image in the hotel later, and you said that Erin's body was kind of blocking, so you couldn't see what was happening. You only saw the goggles,
Well,
right?
you could see the way she's like kind of
Lab
leaning.
experiment.
Yeah.
We got okay, pass.
Should have just told him to move. Get out of my way.
Yeah.
It's just there was a little bit of wood in the corner. I couldn't see it, so I just saw the goggles, which I'm not blaming anyone for. Like I still could have got it just off of context clues. I just didn't, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, that's your first pass. That's your
Yeah.
I mean,
and you were beating
that's your
him
only
up
pass.
until like you had 2 seconds on him up until woodshop popped up. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were neck and neck. You were giving answers just as quick as him. I mean, it was good.
Ooh, woodshop. Okay, that's okay. Football.
Theater, musical.
We got report card.
Fire alarm.
Graduation. Throwing graduation caps.
Driver's ed.
We got books. Library.
Hallway.
Ooh. We got homecoming queen. Homecoming. Yes.
Math, algebra.
Oof. We got track.
Chalkboard.
We got the announcement. The sound system. Sound system.
The hand motions.
Science, chemistry, lab.
I'm saying sound
We got
system.
corsages. Is that what it's called? Yes.
Bake sale.
We got janitors.
Swimming pool.
We got lunch tables. The lunch tables. Cafeteria.
Still alive.
Musical theater. Musicals. High school musical. School. Locker.
Whoops.
So all right. So if you like watching that back, and I didn't really even notice this whenever I was watching it live, you don't really start with the we gots until like till you've fallen behind. So then it's like oh my god, I have to catch up. It's like a nerve thing because like I mean the first half of that duel is you spitting out answers just as quickly as Erin. So yeah. Trolls can troll on.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, in between each image, he was talking to me. He kept saying like, "Good job." Like
yeah, I could see the whispering, and it was like yeah.
And so I kept responding, which is why he kept seeing my head tilt after everyone. I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
And I was looking it back, and I was like, "I look insane." I just keep going like this after everyone.
I'm wondering if that's like if that was strategy on his part to try to throw you off because he knew he was in a tight one with you.
It just looks like you're trying to see the image behind him. It doesn't look crazy.
Yeah.
Like it.
No, not at all.
You just look like you're trying to look around the tower in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look weird.
So, what was your overall? Everybody got some level of regrets, obviously, but like just like as like we were saying, like being brother or sister, like we especially wanted to like just point out with you, like there should be zero regrets here. Like you slayed it.
Thank you so
slayed
much.
it.
Oh, I really appreciate it.
And there's nothing you could have done differently. Like that's the thing. There are some people who regret because they get randomized and then okay, where do I go? Like you got picked, and so you couldn't have done anything differently because you were intimidating in your category to the extent that you could be. You know, people didn't want to take on high school by the high schooler. Oh
From
yeah,
a high school.
like
I thought it was an easy
I know.
one.
Well, the category itself
In
is
theory.
fine. However,
In
in
theory.
theory. However, you were a high schooler, and the way you carried yourself from the very beginning, when we all found out that you were 18, okay, but like you were holding your own with everybody, and the
Yeah.
older people were really nervous, and you never seemed nervous. The most
Yeah.
nerves that I heard from you
Absolutely.
was when we were talking about where you would go, and you were just like, okay, what direction do I want to go in? And when you concluded that you'd go for Junk in the Trunk, like you weren't nervous about it. It was just like, okay, I
Figuring
don't
it
know how
out.
confident I am, but I can, yeah, but I can do it.
It's
And
decisions, yeah.
so yeah, and so people like you weren't stone cold. You were friendly, and you were confident. So I think that people didn't necessarily want to go for you if they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Wow. That's surprising to hear, really.
Yeah,
I would not have guessed that. That's good to know.
yeah,
I did something right.
Yo,
yay!
you did a lot right. You did I mean, what was your overall feeling after the experience? What was your takeaways from it?
I was so grateful for the opportunity. Like I couldn't stop smiling. You know how
Mm,
after you're eliminated, they have like a therapist person
Yeah.
there. I'm
The
like,
hmm
wellness
I'm
team.
great. Like I just made
And all the
99.
therapists just being discriminatory, like in terms of what they were probably preparing for. They were probably preparing for the youngest
Yeah,
contestants to be the
like
most devastated.
yeah,
hmm
and I was also fully prepared for them to be like, it's okay. Like tell. I was like, I swear, I promise. Like I actually feel great about what
Yeah.
just happened. You know, I felt good about the way I presented myself. So it's good to hear other
mm,
people felt that too. I
Oh,
that makes me
absolutely.
feel good. I was very worried about how I would be edited. So because you know production
That's
can take
good at
whatever
it.
they want, do whatever they want with it. But I they represented me the way I wanted to be. So
that's cool.
I'm very happy about that. I just tried to be my best self up there, and
In
I
terms of your
And you were.
terms of your career choice, oh yeah. In terms of your career choice, what's your take overall in terms of what you're seeing, or what you saw from the production there, and what you're seeing from the edit and the production that's been aired so far?
it's like solidified. Jen Living Good. She was showing me things. You know, she knew that this is what I wanted to do. Like I want to be Jen when when I grow up.
Don't we
um,
all? Don't we all want to
don't
be
we
I
Jen?
know.
all? But I so beyond grateful. I saw what she was doing, at least parts of it, and I was like, yes, that's it. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
I'm so grateful. Another thing this show gave me was like, I said this in the group chat, I think, but I'm so serious when it comes to hope for the future because
Yeah.
people younger are like not mature. They're not. They're frankly people in high school are mean. So
Yeah,
like
You're right.
I need
absolutely.
99
Yeah.
adults that treat me like a human being, you know, and like I felt like so much hope, like knowing that when I get older, people will also get older and they will
Yeah.
also mature with me, you know, and that it's people are nice, you know.
Yeah, there's people out there ahead of me that are actually going to treat me like a mature
Yeah,
person instead of all
yeah,
this high school crap. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It
get
was
it.
great.
I get it. Trust me. Kind of living it right now with my youngest, and it's
Mm,
high school. I don't have I have okay memories of high school, but like especially with social media now, I do not envy you. I like the fact that you just survived it and you're like intact mentally, like that
I
in and of
liked high
itself.
school, but
Yeah.
still, you know, you still see the people. Like I never personally, like I was good, you know, but you still see the people, you know, and you wonder, like, is this what I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life? And it's
Yeah.
not. I learned that from the 99 new best friends that I made, which is so strange to think about because every single person on the floor, yeah, every single person on that floor was older than me. So
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, I don't. There's not a single person I don't like.
And you, by the way, you earned that. You earned that. Like you're poised and you were so nice to everybody. You earned everybody's respect. And
Thank you.
then before you even went up on the stage, you had earned everybody's respect. But then the
mhm.
way that you slayed it on stage, I can just tell you, all the people like that hadn't been randomized yet. We were all just like, damn. I hope I can do that when I get up there.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. You were one of my role models in your duel. Like that, you were somebody I wanted to duel like. You were just so calm. It was great.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, any before we let you go, any shout outs that you want to give to anybody? Any parting words?
The infamous mom.
Yes,
So shout out to
please.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Jen Livingood, amazing person. Love her so much.
She's awesome.
All the gens, all the 900
Yes.
gens they're on.
Every gen.
Every single
Every
gen.
single gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically everybody, all production, everything. Like, what an amazing time. What a great experience. I'm so lucky. So lucky.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that we're glad we got to meet you while we were over there, and we're really thankful that you made the time, especially getting ready to go back tomorrow. We're really appreciative you made the time for us today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harley.
Thank you for having me.
Check
It's
her
been
out
awesome.
on social. Harley B79 on the gram. She's rocking it on there too. So
Yep.
Thank
And
you
I
so
mean,
much.
in a few years, we'll see you producing TV shows, and we'll be
Okay.
like, I knew her when.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew her. Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been awesome. It's so good to see you guys
Yes.
again as well. It's amazing.
Yeah.
same. All right. One last time, big shout out to Harley, folks. Great job as always.